Hello. It's been a while, but welcome to the revamped version of Skate Etiquette. There was a lot of production value involved with the last one that I don't really have time for, and I'm not the biggest fan of reaction videos, but I'm kind of doing a hodgepodge hybrid deal here, and I'm going to see how this goes. If people like it, maybe I'll continue on, and who knows? Besides, I don't see too much of this really going on anymore. Like the two main channels that do it, not exactly tearing it up anymore. So I'm going to, give it my little spin because I know what some people were thinking already, and I explained this in the last one. I have directed 7 of my own skate videos, and I do video editing and video production, not just as a hobby, but kind of as a living. So I figured I'd do this, and I will admit, low effort version to explain why certain skate videos work and others don't. What makes something look really good versus what it doesn't. All that good rigmarole. So the first one we're going to do today is from 2001. So sort of in that era when hammers are starting to become more of a thing, but not quite there yet. With the Bo Coddington classic called Concentration. It is the EscoZoo video from 2001. This is a unique specimen, and I don't want to belabor that point too much. I just want to get on with it. So let's hit this button now. So the thing about this video right off the bat, there is no anything. There's no pre-roll of like sponsors. It's just boom, here you go. And Bo has always been an artistic type. So you're always going to get different music, and you're going to get different kind of visuals. It was always experimental with the EscoZoo people, because I know it wasn't just Bo. Robert Leonvanos, Murda later would get involved. Like, things got interesting with this group. And when I first started filming, this was highly influential to me. I'm not a fan of this stutter stuff, usually, but if it's used right, it'll work. Because you are starting off with hitting hard with these tricks, and you're trying to show like a fast pacing. It does well. Like, they are keeping up with people. It is while they skate, so it is working well so far. You'll start to notice a little bit of ghosting, which I'm never usually the big fan of either, but we're off to a swimming start here. Nice little 180 by halfie. Little. That would kill me nowadays. You're getting a nice hodgepodge of everybody who's involved. Brian Ham still throwing down. Love that. I don't know what happened to him. I remember my friend used to think that Brian Ham was the reincarnation of Jay Dick. Take that as you will. But like, yeah, interesting stuff like that. Like a little wind funnel. And some just interesting stuff that I'm not the big fan of the strobing stuff, because that tends to mess with people, but still good stuff. So yeah, this is Bo Coddington, Eric Shrine, because I know Eric Shrine was getting into videography at the time. Yeah, nowadays I don't think this will float too well with the strobe effects for people, but it's still really good stuff. And they have nice. And you're using Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas to intro stuff. Get in. And this is Troy White, I believe. Troy White was interesting. I don't know whatever became of Troy. He had some really nice tricks in this. And, like, he seemed to have some promise, but then he just sort of disappeared. Like, I know nothing of what's become of Troy White. But had some really nice tricks, some pretty good style. I mean, a nice smooth kind grind there. Nice dissolve there between the two. So you know it was probably two separate angles, two separate tries. This picture, I always loved his alley-oop top sole here. And then he backs it up with a true spin. So one of those is switch, I'm assuming. Something switch there. It is some good stuff. Although, yeah, now the strobing's not doing so much for me. But they slow things down when they need to. And that gives you a little bit more of the gravity of what they're attempting. And the thing about this video, just like with the 50-50 video, they just ease right into the next thing. And so now we're into Eric's Shrine. Kind grinding a ledge is so, I love it. Oh yeah, that's right. That was on the split second. He was on USD Cyrus. Still love his top acids. They look good no matter what. That was obviously filmed the same day they were filming there for Brain Fear Gone. Just some good stuff all around. And then they bring in like a guest. Because Jimmy Shuta is from Philadelphia. Why is he out here? Who cares? But he's here and he's going to nail some tricks. I always enjoyed Shuta's work. A lot of his, and it was something that he was known for, which was his top soul switch up, which I always thought was really nice. He just made it look good. And he still had some of the highest hops I've ever seen on a human being. I mean, not Demetrius George levels, but still really good. Yeah. Like, I know he's done some things. Oh, hey, it's Rob G. Everybody's favorite. The national treasure that is Rob G. Just doing some tricks. No pomp, no circumstance. Just, I'm Rob G and I'm going to do this rail. And then we go straight into some friends. That's a nice capture of that 540. That was really smooth. Like, I'm not seeing a lot of it right now. There's Julio. But usually the one thing that I really admire about a Bo Coddington production is you're going to see a lot of roll-up shots to tricks that look, I mean, add real weight to what the person's doing. And so it works quite well. Like, this works well because you're capturing it in a way that, you know, makes it look way bigger than it really is. So that works quite well. And now you've got Louis Zamora, who's always, you know, granted he's short and he's got a nice compact style, but this is one of those sections, as short as it is, really captures just like the kind of, you know, ball of energy that he was. Wasn't a fan of how long that weighed there, but it still works. God, I wish I had that kind of hop. Some good stuff. See? At the apex, like, you as a filmer, if you know exactly where that person's going to do the switch up, you want to hit that point. So like the person, your audience can actually capture like that right there. Like here's what's going on in the switch up. Like the point of change. Like that makes it look so much better. And then we still got some Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. And then we really change pace. Elliot and Shima. You know, like this is at the height of their mind game powers before they split off with 4x4. You've got this section with a classic rock song that is slow, which doing anything with a slow song is hard. Like the music usually doesn't work well if it's slow with a skate edit. But Bo is doing some nice work here to make things work well. Like when Shima goes for the roll to fakies, when you hear the switch in the song. Okay, I'm getting a little annoyed by the strobe. And like the pacing just goes with the music. Like Elliot's feet hit, boom, drum beat. Boom, again with Shima there. Like this is really, I mean, you have to really think about how you want this to work. And the fact that you're doing this in black and white, nice and quick Royale from, I mean, and now the stuff's getting more frantic. It works so well. Like, when I bought this video back in 2001, this is the section that stuck out. Not just because of the names, but just how it's edited. Getting some black screen. I'm trying my best, but that's a little bit of a subtraction there. Ooh, that is so nice. But there's so much room for error there. A little room for error. Nice front torque. And I remember the fish to fast slide. Like that was a huge deal. Like that was introducing the fast slide again.
It's good for you to think. So for those of you who don't think too much, I'm just telling you about that shit before we drink.
And then now you got these two, Abdil and Dominic. And I think this is when Dominic Sagona was starting to go through his metamorphosis. And again, this is another slow song, but the way that they edit this, it works. Like this song has no business working, but it's going to. Like you're getting a bit of a story here. You're seeing, you know, these individuals struggling to do what they're trying to do. I have never figured out if that was an accident or not. But it's telling stories. Like this was his Abdil's cover photo on Daily Bread, and like this is telling a story. The train thing there, that is awesome. Like I'm pretty sure this entire song was picked on that shot alone. I'm wholly convinced. Timed it with the beat. Good stuff. I mean that's a massive drop in. Again, with the music. And that is a hard trick, man. But you made it look so good. You see how the fish brain is just on point. Like, that's good filmmaking. All of it. Like, it's just set to the music, and it's so I can't get over that. Like, that's the kind of care that you get with a Bo Coddington joint. These tricks, each one of these tricks is stellar, but it's the presentation that makes it work. Are you kidding me? That's insane. And you're... I mean, that's a good one. I'd have preferred the other shot being the second one. You know, flip those around, but that's still really good filming. Like, even stuff that a lot of people probably consider like their filler, it's still good stuff. And we finally get color shots now. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. He's so fast. Like, I honestly think they had to film Sagona slowly or slow because you're going to miss out what he's actually doing. So good. Yeah, like you do a shot like that, capturing like what's at stake. That's good. Could have cleaned up the ending a little bit, but I mean, that's solid work. Oh, I forgot this was a thing. Still a nice fish brain. And that's in the era where no grabs or freestyle was not exactly widely accepted yet. I mean, he is on that frame. That is what you want. That is absolutely beautiful. And then you just sort of finish the whole thing here. This is the big subtraction to this video. Like, we are now just barely 16 minutes in, and we're at end credits. I mean, but it's some good tricks. It's a novelty song. I'm okay, I guess, because you're finishing up, but still. Some weirdness now. Yeah, non-skating stuff, showing like the Esco lifestyle. This tape's going to shit. Oh, hey, Corey Casey. Oh, that's a hip. I've got no comment on that. my back hurts now. Oof. I mean, that's impressive. I can't spin like that. Ooh, you don't see those too often. Good old heel roll. A little bit of park is never bad. Yeah.
Bitches going down. That's all I have to say.
Gotta love them when they're high or drunk, because they get just into it. I cannot do that, and I can only imagine the rug burn you have right now. Brian. Oh. Wilson. I think this is young Eric Burkett. Yeah, I think this is young Eric Burkett. Burkett, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, this is young. Oh, God. That's a life lesson. Oh, God. Don't do it. It's going to be bad and you know it. You know it. Dude with a broken ass, that's what you saw. Oof. Ah, knee. My knee hurts now. That was I think, yeah, it was Bruno. And then because you were only going like 20 minutes.
Think for yourself. Question authority.
You gotta fill up time because, like, that was one thing I was never a fan of when it came to buying skate videos. A lot of time they wouldn't give you a runtime, because for me, I thought that was always more important. Some people would always argue to have, you know, keep it around 25 minutes, but I'm like, I gotta have something a little more. Like, I was totally fine with I was totally fine with, you know, longer skate videos because people get tired of those, but it's like I can watch chunks of it and be fine. But, you know, for some people, not so much.
What was that? Sick. Rock, dude.
And then things get weird with this. Like, I'm glad you got advertisements. I'm pretty sure Rock and Roll gave you some money.
So good. What do you want to eat? A piece of pizza?
So that you could actually, you know, put this thing together, but like, I don't understand the Brad thing. I don't know. Like, what is that noise?
It's the rock and roll.
You definitely get down in it. Rock and roll.
Because I don't know if there's...
All right, everybody, settle down.
I do not remember Random. I do not remember that clothing line at all. You got an ad for VG 17. It's probably one of the longest VGs that was ever made. I'm not the... VG 17 has some good stuff, but I am not a fan of the industry section of that one. Even though it was the California industry section, they went to this musician, which I try my best to be patient, but it just didn't work for me. That's still nuts. I don't care what anybody says. limits are getting pushed at this. This is... That section in 17 is awesome. That was I mean, that was just one day there, and they just destroy that place. And that place is still around. That's what's wild to me. But I think there. Oh, there is okay. 2338. Keep that in mind, dummy, because you just screwed this all up. Play it. So this is all outtakes, like, because they had to fill this up. Damn, that had to hurt. Like and sometimes when it's just raw footage like this.
What's up?
Hey, it's Fabiola. So it's like, why wouldn't you put this stuff in? This is some, I mean, it's some good stuff. Like, they're going back to back. They're nailing some really great tricks.
Way to go, Bo.
But you don't, why? Why wouldn't you? This is some good stuff. I mean, most people wouldn't do that trick nowadays. Well, back then, but still, nice stuff. Oh, ooh. Yeah, Rainier always seemed to take some shit hard. Oh, nice. That's not right. That is not right. You just hear the skate, the boot just rip apart from that ledge. Oh, that looks like fun. Ooh, nice. True Top Souls are like one of my favorites. Some good stuff, period, man. Now we're sitting in the dark because why not? Am I just going to watch you guys just fiddle around in the dark? I'm just so high right now. See, yeah, they're rolling into it. Like, you could have used that shot. I'd have preferred you use that shot in the main footage because you're getting the angle of him going and actually approaching. I don't care about video calibration. Jeez. Yeah, no. There's so much stuff that's been nailed on this rail. Damn, you bounce like that. That can't be good. Sick trick, man. Too bad dude fell over. So yeah, like with this raw stuff, you get a good perspective on how the approach makes the trick. I mean, it's on a simple ledge, but because they're rolling into it, you feel that weight. I could talk about that forever. Nice.
I'm gonna whack it, dude. I'm gonna hit it. You kill it with the camera, dude.
It's like a lot of stuff in this that I don't understand why you didn't include. Instead of just throwing it in at the end like, oh yeah, we just got, here we go. That should not have been here. That should have been in the video proper. A lot of this should have been. Like, that's my biggest complaint about all this. That should have been in. Like, that's a beautiful top acid by Rob. That should have been in. A nice TDP like that? No, that should have been in it. No, we're just throwing it here at the end. And now we end on a dead body. So, overall, I give this video a B-. It is really good in terms of like the tricks that you get, the artistry that you get, but the problem is it's short. And then it's almost like two halves, because the total runtime is almost half an hour. But the main part of the video is the first 15 minutes, and then you get this other half that's interesting in some aspects. Can't understand why some of it is not included into the main stuff to, you know, make the main video part longer, but yeah, that's confusing. And this is where you start to see a lot more tech skating, a lot more hammers coming into play. It's really solid stuff, but you get that. Again, I can't get over the fact that last half, there are some great tricks in there that just throw it here at the end as B-roll. Like, are you mad? Like, that's the era that you're dealing with here. I'm pretty sure 90% of the tricks that were shown in the last half, the Raw, that would be people's enders nowadays. But no, it's like, that's how spoiled we were getting at that point. And that's what you get. So yeah, overall B. Strengths of the video, definitely the Shima Elliott section. Like, that's the one. If you're going to watch this, you watch that and you watch the Zamora piece. You watch those two. There's not really much in the way of a bad section other than like whatever the raw B-roll stuff is, because again, that could have been done. You could have done so much more with that, but they didn't. But still solid stuff, and yeah, that's my impression of Concentration. So if you like this, you know, let me know. If you think I should just shut up and let skate videos be what they are, fine. Tell me that in the comments below, and who knows, maybe I'll do this again, because this is a lot more relaxed and easy for me, even though you're probably getting tired of me running at the mouth. So I'll shut up now. Till next time, party people. Toodles.